everybody. I'm continuing to review my books, and the next one is The Child in You, written by Stefanie Stahl. This is an amazing book if you want to work on your inner child healing. Stahl is using following terms: a happy inner child, the sun child, a hurt inner child or the shadow child, and the inner adult. Inner child needs to find a home so we have better relationships with others, but also leave those that are bad for us. So everything that we experience by the age of 6 in our upbringing with our parents is what becomes a blueprint for our other relationships we later have in life. For a very long period after birth, we are dependent on others, and not even the most loving parents get everything right. So important in our adult life is that we have the skill of self-awareness and reflection. So children will do almost anything to please their parents. If the parent does not manage to empathize with the child will take responsibility for the success of the relationship. First, we need to find this empathy in ourselves so that we can transfer this also to the child. To feel empathy, we must first connect to our own feelings. So the goal is not to blame the parents for everything bad that happens in our adult life, but it's important that we understand that also our parents were victims of their own upbringing. Stahl is also explaining in this book the different psychological needs we have as humans and how important it is to address them in childhood so that children form secure attachment styles. We need to make this separation between the inner adult and the shadow child. Stahl is also giving very clear differentiation between different self-protection strategies. Some of the self-protection strategies are perfectionism, keeping the peace, helper syndrome, the power hungry, the control freaks. And in the book she's taking this apart, and then you can do some exercises and find out which self-protection strategy is your shadow child using. In order to heal your shadow child, you need to recognize when those self-protection strategies are hitting in so that you can catch yourself and stop yourself and then release. I like all the dance metaphors, and she's also saying that this is like dance. At the beginning you might feel uncomfortable with the choreography, you might not know the moves and you feel insecure, but after a time this becomes muscle memory and your body remembers until it flows automatically. And this can also happen in this exercise when you catch yourself acting from your shadow child. Accepting the shadow child means saying yes to the good and to the bad, whatever there is, to listen to the inner child, to let it describe what it feels. And finally she talks about how to discover your sun child. The sun child loves silliness, curiosity, and to be spontaneous, but also to learn new things. New beliefs, higher values, and realization of your own strengths should help you to heal the shadow child and to bring out the sun child. That's all from me for now, and see you in my next review.